Good morning, B Drafters. It's me, Sam, the person who does your stat keeping on Thursday nights for B Draft. It's Saturday, 2 days after games took place. It's about 8:20 in the morning. I'm at work, but I don't really work, so I have the luxury of filming these videos. I get a little restless in these chairs. Anyway, been getting a little bored because normally around this time is when I attempt to do the write-ups. We know they haven't been getting posted till Sunday, sometimes Monday, but I know you guys don't judge me, except for this, which I still haven't gotten rid of. Do a little close-up for you guys. I think it looks good. So anyway, this is your write-up. This is like a demo run. Had some ideas for these. It's like a combination of a couple different ideas. One, Maddie used to do videos for the league, and those are really popular. We don't do hanging with B Draft. I was going to actually talk about someone in this game, Jesse. Maybe try and get him as a co-host. I texted him yesterday. It didn't seem like this weekend was possible, but I wanted to give this a demo run and see if I can turn 700-800 words into, I don't know, however many minutes this video turns out being, but I thought it'd be different. I talked to another player in this game, Mike McCauley, and he said to just run with it. So, here we are. Except I'm sitting, not running. It's another dad joke for you guys. Sip of coffee. Anyway, first game of the night, the 6 p.m. game. We had the 5-1 Golden Boys, captained by Harry Labov, going up against the 2-4, but red hot over the last 2 weeks, Ellis Island All-Stars. Chow Kwan said before the game that if they win, they're contenders. I don't think so, but I'm not going to doubt Chow Kwan. Okay. So I have the stat sheet here. God, I'm really sorry you have to look at this. I'm looking at myself in the selfie cam, is what I like to call it, and it's just awful. Anyway, to start the game off, it was 6-6. Mike McCauley had all 6 points for Ellis Island. He was the only thing productive for them in the first couple minutes, but it didn't last long because the Golden Boys went on a little run after that. It was 17-10 not long after Chris McCauley had a pull-up 3. At first it looked like Mike was going to win the McCauley versus McCauley matchup, but I think Chris ended up getting the better of them in the first half. What am I saying? Mike finished with 21, but Chris only had 10. This is why you do this on the fly. You learn from your mistakes. You realize what's not right. Saying Chris did better than Mike was not right. I take that back. And then Cousins had a putback layup to make it 19-10. And since Jesse's team has sucked more than they've been good, I figured that would be the end of them. But all of a sudden, it's 19-19. Waters hit a 3. Stat finally got going. It's tied up at 19. Chris Cousins hits a 3. Next possession. And then things just went all downhill the rest of the way for Ellis Island in the first half. 32-21 at the buzzer. was the final score. Halftime. Trying to remember who scored the bucket. I would assume either Chris, Macaulay, or Cousins. But I could definitely be wrong. Usually wrong on these types of things. And at halftime, Macaulay had 8 points. Waters had 7 points. For Golden Boys, Royer had 11. Chris Macaulay had 9. Chris Cousins had 6. Like I said, scored 32-21 Golden Boys. God, I really wish Jesse were here. Make this a little bit more exciting. I'm probably going to end up posting this. See what you guys think. If I should just keep writing, but if I should keep showing you my face and my little shadow here. I know you guys like that. Or the CAC logo. Or my Starbucks advertising. Anyway, a notable note, halftime, stat was like 0 for 6 free throws. He was late to the game. He only had 2 points. Not the best game for him. A lot of rebounds, though. Those look cool. Anyway, in the second half, Ruben, he really got the run going with a 3. At this point, I have it marked down as 34-29. So what's that? An 8-2 run by Ellis Island to start the second half. They got it to a 3-point game, 34-31. That's when Jake hit an and one layup. Got the foul too. Made the free throw. And then that just opened up a whole can of worms for Golden Boys. Actually, for Ellis Island. Golden Boys was the beneficiary of this can of worms. Chris Ott, he hit a jump shot. 45-33, Golden Boys. Stat, still has not made a free throw. I think he's 0 for 8 at this point. Macaulay, 1 for 6. What? They're 1 for 16 combined. That's awful. And then 50-33. That was the next score that I had. Chris Ott from Brett Royer. It was impressive. I would have not put from Royer if it wasn't a nice pass, so I'll give Brett a little credit for that. I know he's always whoring himself out for compliments. And then after that, Ellis Island went on like a little 7-0 run, got a little momentum, but Jake hit another layup plus the foul, which was surprising. I didn't think he'd swing the game the way he did. And then, weirdly, game's over, 59-46. Golden Boys won easily. Towards the end, Jake Goldenstein and Stat looked like they were getting into like a little fight. Stat didn't want any part of it. At least I don't think he did. Jake just seemed to be arguing for something. This is like the 3rd time this season Jake has gone into a little something. He had something with Todd Palmer, something else with someone else. Oh, that time he choked Jameel. Yeah, he did that. Or tried to, but it seems like it's becoming more of like a not anything that it's like a coincidence. I think you have to look at the common denominator, and that's Jake. But I still have love for him. Although he did shoot during the warm-ups with no shirt on, which was kind of weird. I think he's really in love with himself. But if I looked like that, I would be too. Jesse, kind of a quiet game from him, both literally and figuratively. Like, he only had 5 points, but he wasn't as insane on the court. Wasn't ball. ball, except the yelling and angry and not making any sense. So that was good. Chow Kwan ended his streak of 2 for amount of games with a 3-pointer. That was kind of sad. I hate seeing that streak end. What else can I say? Sorry. Thought a member was coming in. Might have actually had to give some towels out. Yeah, so Golden Boys are now 6-1. Ellis Island now 2-5. I hate to break it to Chow Kwan, but they are not contenders. Hey, what's going on?
Good, how are you?
I'm alright. You need towels?
I'll just take a small one.
Just a small one.
Thanks.
Gotcha. And someone actually did come in, so it was me giving a small towel. I'm using my sack of towels as the tripod here. So that's my little movie magic for you. I'm gonna end it. So I bet you're sick and tired of looking at me saying there every sentence, and that's about it. I'm gonna post this, or try to. I think I have to email it to my email, and then try and upload it onto something so you guys can watch it. Tell me all the negative feedback about it, and then beg me to do another one probably, but we'll see how it goes. It's about 12 minutes long, which I don't know. It's going to be tough to upload, but we'll see. I guess have a good day. Bye. Love you, Jesse.